Hi, I'm Crystal.
And I'm Sandy.
And we're the Casserole Queens. Today we're making our On the Road Again sliders. We've partnered up with Go RVing to bring you recipes that are perfect for going on the road. They have everything in them these days, including the kitchen sink. So this is just an easy way to bring your family favorites along the way.
It's all about make, take, and bake. Most RVs these days have full-size fridge, freezer, and oven, so it makes it very easy to make it at home, freeze it, take it on the road with you, and then bake it along the way.
So this particular recipe is a hearty dish. It's something that the whole family will enjoy after you've been out and exploring all day long.
So let's kind of walk through what it is that we're going to be using in this recipe. So you're going to start with a ½ cup of butter, unsalted, which is about a stick of butter. This is going to get melted. 12 slices of sourdough bread, about a pound of turkey meat, a small bag of arugula, 10 ounces of Gouda cheese. We're making arugula pesto and caramelized onions. Let's get started with the arugula pesto.
So we have 2 cups of packed arugula leaves, stems removed, a ½ teaspoon of kosher salt, ½ cup of toasted walnuts, and we have 6 garlic cloves, a ½ cup of olive oil, and then a ½ cup of Parmesan cheese. Combine our arugula, and the walnuts, the salt, and the garlic as well. Just start to pulse and grind this up and slowly add in our olive oil. Then if you all add the cheese, it'll make it complete.
All right, so this is our pesto, done, boom. What's really also very great about this dish is that you can make a lot of it. You can triple the recipe and it freezes really well. It can go out on the road with you. You know, it can be used as a dip, as a sauce, as any kind of like extra little thing out on the road. So some other RVers come in, y'all have a little shindig at your place. You can serve them up some chips and arugula pesto. So now we get to make Crystal's favorite part of the recipe, which is the caramelized onions. It can take about 30 minutes to do, but it's a very simple process to do. So we've got 4 large yellow onions, sliced them to about 1/4 inch or so, 6 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll just get our heat going, then olive oil goes in, let that get going. We'll toss our onions in there, make sure they're nice and coated. You want oil all over all of them. And then it's really kind of a sit and wait sort of game. About 15 minutes, they're just gonna sit there and start to really soften and start to gather up color. Stir it every once in a while, but after about 15, you're gonna wanna do a little bit more. And you're looking for an all over brown caramelization.
Well, it looks like we have everything in place now to put our sliders together.
And we gotta have a stick of butter, melt that down. The butter is ready to go, so now we're just gonna butter one side of the bread. And then we'll start to build. Just getting a little layer going here.
And then we're just layering up with some turkey, and we try to get a nice thick deli slice.
So now the onions go down. We're gonna do all of the onions straight across, get those bad boys in there.
Make it even better by adding some cheese, and top off with some more arugula.
Some of the pesto, kind of get it in the nooks and crannies. Beautiful.
So now we're at the point where we can either freeze this casserole or bake it. And since we might not be invited on your road trip, even though we wish we were, we're kind of hungry, so we're gonna cook this now.
I'm gonna stick this in an oven. It's a 350-degree oven, preheated already, and it's gonna go in for about 25-30 minutes or so.
You want to prepare your casseroles to the point where you would bake it. So if it had any ground meat in it, you're going to want to have that brown, and then we're going to cool it down, and then we can cover it with foil and freeze it at the same point.
And you don't want to keep any kind of casserole in your freezer for more than 2 months. You've made it with love, you made it with fresh ingredients, and you want it to taste like that. If you do freeze it within the 2 months and you're ready to eat, what you need to do is pull it out of the freezer about 24 hours before you're gonna cook it. And just make sure it's kind of thawed all the way through so that it cooks nice and evenly. Basically, you're just bringing everything up to temperature. You're looking for the cheese to melt, you're looking for it to bubble around the side, for the bread to get a little toasty, and it's absolutely amazing.
So it's been about 25 minutes, and I believe our casserole is smelling delicious and ready to eat.
I'm going to get it. I am going to get that.
And what we have done, like midway through in the last 10 minutes, we kind of took off the foil so the butter could really brown and it could toast up and make like that real good panini feel. Oh my gosh, it looks delicious.
You've got the butter that's melted around here. It's browned up the bread on top. Really, really good. Crunchy, it's got all kinds of textures.
And it's really easy to kind of just cut along the seams.
This is a great thing to be able to get done ahead of time at your house. You can really kind of adjust it to your family's palate.
And also very economical too. This way you have extra money. You're not eating out every night while you're on the road. So it's nice to be able to save when you can, and this is the perfect way to do it, a delicious way to do it. And if you do like this recipe and you want to see more about us, you can go to womansday.com/casserolequeens for more ideas.
If you go to GoRVing.com, you can find this and lots of other recipes. Enjoy, you guys.